Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha, and today I'm going to share with you what I picked up for the very first day of semi-annual sale. Now this haul's gonna look light, like she's all on a diet, right? She's watching her carbs because I really went into the sale using all those tips and tricks that I shared with you all. So I'm gonna share my haul with you. I'm still very excited about everything I picked up, but it is not by any means an impressive haul. But I think it was the Santa Maria that said this sale is a marathon, not a sprint. And that's very true in my area. So as they pushed the sale up a couple of days, we had some plans with some friends coming through town Friday and Saturday. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to travel too far on that first day to hunt. But I do have some opportunities throughout the next 3 weeks traveling to different areas. So I'm still going to be able to check out some different stores and see what's going on at that time. But we had plans pretty late Friday night, so I decided I was still going to go to my closest store to me, which is a mall store. And I wasn't expecting to find a lot of hidden gems or any of that, but I just wanted to go see, what the final sale prices were for in store and all of that. So of course I did participate online for the early access because I did have those gift cards loaded and I still had a 20% off that I had used in store but kept the code. So I knew going into the first day, which technically was Saturday, that I didn't need to get everything in store, which was great. So I was really able to just look at what they had for 75% off, or maybe, those specific store type of things like candles or, 75% off tables. So I do have another online order coming for you all. I'm so happy to say that I still stayed in budget for that order, but I did grab a bunch of things that day because with gas prices and with how far apart my stores are, for where I'm located at in Kentucky, I drive about 30 minutes to the one I went to, which is the one that I mostly kind of share stories with you about. The other closest store to me is about an hour in the opposite direction with a time zone change, or I have to cross the Kentucky-Tennessee border, and I just did not have time for that on Saturday. Now, what is so unfortunate, the reason why my thumbnail wasn't even cool, is they didn't even have the semi-annual sale bag yet, so I got a candle day bag, which these are great for storage, so I'm happy about that, but I thought that was even, kind of one of those things where you go in to see, like, what design they came up with for the semi-annual sale bag. So I'll definitely go back in once some time has passed, because I talked to a few of the associates at my store, and shout out to the Bowling Green, Bath and Body Works team, because they were a very small team. I think there was maybe 5 girls for the whole entire Bath and Body Works and White Barn. And even a bigger shout out to the key holder or manager, because she was everywhere at once. So I briefly chatted with her. She recognized me. I see you in here all the time. And so, I was just like, she was doing it because there was a spill. Someone had a really big stroller and wiped out a table. Another really big, kind of issue was that they had this collection as well as this collection on an $11.95 table, and those were not on sale. So there were a ton of people at the register really upset when I was kind of just browsing the store. So, I just pulled these out just to show you. But yeah, there were a lot of people with a cart full of these candles ringing up at $26.50 or $24.50. And that was not the case. And so, unfortunately, they just had a lot going on right at the beginning. I got there like 20 minutes before the store opened, and I was the second person, just kind of waiting for the mall to open all the way. Our food court opens early, but then the rest of the stores open at like 11 a.m. and our store didn't open early. So it wasn't bad, but then, right around that 11 o'clock, there were just a ton of people. I think that might have been how the stroller thing happened, and I felt really bad. So right off the bat, there's just one whole little section that was completely knocked out. Broken stuff for sure. I heard it, didn't go over there to bother. And so I kind of moved past the first couple of tables. There was a 75% off soap table, one small little 75% off table I grabbed a couple things off of, and then the biggest 75% off table was the Love, Joy, Hope collection with like Frosted Coconut Snowball, Twisted Peppermint, those scents. That was the biggest 75% off table, and I just really had no need to back up those scents, even though that's an amazing price. So that was what my store had ready to go. So back to the story. So I was chatting just briefly with a couple of those very busy girls, and they said that they just really did not have time to prepare. So a lot of things were in the wrong place, scanning at the wrong price. So I just didn't like hunt, like thinking that I knew what would be on sale, because I didn't want to get up there and be another hassle. So it just really kind of became like I got in and out in like 20 minutes because there wasn't anything I was like gonna wait for. But so I'm gonna jump into my haul now, but there was one candle on the table. This is actually from my collection, but I thought this one might ring up 75%, but we had not a single Christmas candle, tester candle in sight. So I think that store is gonna get better over time. That's my experience. So it was like week 2 that I went and they had a full table of tester candles. So I'm not super pressed that I wasn't able to find anything on day 1. I definitely got some stuff that I wanted. And like I said, I have that online order coming, and with gas prices how they were, that just made more sense to me to use my 20% off, get a whole bunch of stuff that I was interested in. So I'll bring you that when it comes. And like I said, I'll probably do like an update throughout the sale, like once a week, of just anything I've picked up. And I had some other videos planned to share with you guys. So I'm sorry, that's 6 minutes of rambling, which you're used to, but let's jump into what I got. So I'm going to start with the most, exciting thing that I grabbed. I did go ahead and pick up the mists in this collection. Now they're at 50% off. So I decided I'm just going to grab the mists at 50% off. Like I told you guys, my store doesn't really do the the adjustment very well. I've had a couple of bad experiences. So I decided I was okay with, like I said, I had the coupon in these at the 50% price, but I just picked up the mist. Now, I am sad that this collection is so good and it doesn't come out in all the pieces, because there's just like one more piece for each scent that I would like to have. And we just have to do with, what we get. But I picked up Orange Vanilla Twist. This has scent notes of juicy orange, summer sherbet, and vanilla cream. Now, this does smell like a dreamsicle type of scent, like one of those cream savers they used to have back in the day. It's really creamy and sweet, pretty juicy with the orange, but I'm happy to have this. I think it'll be easy to blend a vanilla-based or marshmallow-based lotion with this, but I think this scent, a lot of people wanted the lotion in because it's so unique to our collection. I really don't have a creamy orange scent. I personally don't have Snowy Citrus Swirl, but I have smelled it before. So I'm not going to say whether or not I think this is like anywhere close to that, but for my collection, this is super unique. I'm happy that I picked it up, but these are only 50% off. So, as we go forward, you may see me pick up a few more pieces, but I decided I'm happy with this at 50%, but I don't need what they had to offer at the other prices. So I picked up this scent. I know, you guys, this is funny. I also went ahead and grabbed one in this scent because, again, mists are my thing. I don't mind blending. I know I have this in my collection, but I think this packaging is just so cute. This is our typical spun sugar, pink berry, whipped vanilla. And like I said, I have it in all the forms, but I really enjoy this packaging. So I went ahead and got the mist in that. But my absolute favorite, and I'm so excited, is Bubblegum Pop. Now I want to share with you what I did for my scent of the day today, because this doesn't come out in a lotion, and this is the one I'm probably the most sad about because I love this scent so much. Now, I do not have the Moschino toy perfume. I thought about buying it a couple of times, like Macari or whatever, because I really do love scents like this. Now, it's very powder sugary. It's got gumball sugar, candied fruits, and citrus burst. So I feel like it's going to be what you like in a scent that you could pair it with. And so I'm going to show you what I did today. So I started actually with Boardwalk Taffy in the shower. So I use that as a shower gel that, is a cotton candy scent, but it just kind of left my skin smelling sweet. And then when I got out of the shower, I used Pink Watermelon Blast. Now this was the scent I wanted to mix right from the get-go. So I really wish this had a lotion, but I'm telling you, this one works really well with it. This is notes of juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. So the lime zest really works well with that citrus burst. And then you just get this like beautiful watermelon sugar. And watermelon sugar, Harry Styles, He told us what we needed to do. So if you have this, or if you're interested in picking up a lotion to pair with your bubblegum pop, I would try this in store. They have both available. You could spray the mists together, walk around a little bit and see how they work on your skin. But this made the most beautiful watermelon bubblegum scent and took a little bit of that like amoxicillin vibes out of it, Sneeko, if you watch. So that was so funny. I really enjoyed that. So I'm really happy with this. This will definitely be something I would back up because I like sugary sweet scents, but I just picked it up in the mist for now at the 50%. We'll see what happens with the sale. But I really highly recommend trying it with your watermelon scent because again, watermelon bubblegum, that's my favorite kind of gum. I was gonna bring you my Sam's Club, I forgot. I buy like the big box of the extra sweet watermelon gum. So like, I'm speaking from experience that this really smells like that. So there you go. Okay, so this I did not buy at the sale. I already have this in my collection. Where to go to next? We'll leave candles for last. So this is a funny story. There really were only 2 areas of my store that had a 75% off table. Since I had placed my order online, I didn't need to go to the 50% off stuff. And so I skipped the soap side and I went to the other side just to see what they had. And there were 2 ladies there that just took every single 75% off soap. So when I came back to that table, it was bare. It had a twisted peppermint lotion sitting on it. I was like, whoa, like I missed the deal. So I decided to, just keep walking around, and this was sitting on the counter. And I knew it was on the table originally. So I did not get this from the 75% off table. I got this over by the wallflower plugs, but it's Island Margarita. So this was the lone soap. Now I think because of that spill and then the prices not being correct, they were kind of like that all over. People were talking about the gift sets weren't ringing up right. The pocket bags weren't ringing up right. This soap was over here. I just felt so bad for my girls. I call my girls because I'm in there a lot. They're so polite, sweet. Like they always say, you're a regular customer to me. And I'm like, does that mean you think I spend too much money here? So anyways, I just picked this up randomly because I did see that this was the collection that was on that table, but they hadn't gotten a chance to get over there to fill it. Bless their little hearts. So this is just fresh squeezed lime and sea salt. Island Margarita is one of my favorite scents. In fact, I was on the hunt for an Island Margarita candle and I didn't find it in store. So that will be something that just stays on my list till I find it. So I got this one foaming hand soap for 75% off. And then just because I had to, I picked up 2 at the $3.75 price of the rainbow cereal. I was going to go in on this tie-dye collection, but once you start adding it up in your head, and I only had the 10 off 40 in store because I only had the online code for the 20%. This was the one I had to have, and I just didn't care about paying a little bit more for it. This is fruity cereal and a splash of milk. This just smells like Fruit Loops to me. I don't get a milk note. I was a little worried about that, but I didn't even smell it in store. I brought it home. I really enjoy this. Look at how cute that packaging is. So I was happy to pay the $3.75 for these, but that's the why I only picked up those 2. Okay, just a few more body care items because again, the table that had the most stuff was the Love, Joy, Hope, and I had all I needed of that. That was a great deal if you were still looking for some of those, but my store didn't even have any of the fall scents on that table. There was Frosted Coconut Snowball, Vanilla Bean Noel, and then there was Twisted Peppermint. And just because I just used up my body cream, I went ahead and picked this up for 75% off. This is a really nice lotion to have in the summer, you all. Like, if you see this, it has this nice cooling effect. So in the summer when we're all hot and just this is amazing. And also it gives you a vanilla buttercream scent mixed with that little bit of earthy balsam, but it's mostly sugar, peppermint, and vanilla. I really, really love this scent. So I was happy to pick it up. I may pick up a few more pieces, but I have full mist. And I kind of thought maybe the lotion would be even nicer in the summer. So, and then they have like the shapeable soap and stuff like that, but this is all I picked up at 75%. Then they had 2 scents for men, Atlantic and Teakwood, I think, in the body wash. We already have a body wash in Teakwood, but I did pick this up for Aaron in Atlantic. He really liked it. He's already smelled it. It's Coastal Citrus, Sea Mist, and Clean Woods. Our store did not have Island yet. I did want to smell it just to see what it was like. And then they had just body lotion and classic flannel. I just can't get him to use lotion, so he likes like a vino. So I decided to not get that, but I'm going to be looking for the men's care stuff as I go, hopping around to different stores throughout the next few weeks, because at the 75% off price, I thought that was a really, really great deal. So I really like the scent of this one. It's just nice and clean. slightly aquatic, but it's, you know, kind of smell. It's kind of sad to say this, but like a lot of these, I just say smell good because I'm just thinking, if he walked out smelling like this, I think he'd smell good. Silly, right? Okay, and then for myself, shower gels were on my list, but I did pick up quite a few that I'll be sharing with you soon on my online order. But in store, I found 2 of these, and there was like 6 total on the 75% off table. So this is Poolside Coconut Colada, notes of iced coconut, juicy pineapple, jasmine petals, vanilla cream, and sparkling sugar. This smells amazing. I almost got more, but I really wanted like a mist or even a lotion. But I know so much of my body care is going to pair well with this, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But even the packaging is so cute that I just really wanted more of this. But this is what they had out, so I picked up 2 of those for the 75% off. For this last body care item I have to show you, I have a little story time. So we had stayed up really late Friday night, you know, spending time with those friends, and we don't do that anymore, you guys. Like 11, 12 is just something we don't see. So once I got up and started planning for the day, I like ran to Bath and Body Works with my hair wet, no makeup, like last night's makeup still under my eyes. And so I was kind of just like, I don't know anybody, because I really don't still know anybody. And I found the table that had fresh coconut cotton, white t-shirt, and fresh getaway. So I was just checking it out because I knew that those were scents that I thought about backing up, and at 75% off, I was like, yes. So I picked up this mist, and someone walked up and said, "Are you Teesha?" And I was like, yeah. And as you guys know, I've been interviewing for teaching positions. So I was like, oh my gosh, I look awful. And this is probably someone that has been interviewing me, because you sit on a panel. So, you know, there's 10 or 12 people. And I was just like, hi. And it was actually one of you sweet people that watched my video. So, hey, Laura, it was so nice to meet you. I just want you to know that was the best part of my semi-annual sale experience so far, was saying hey and chatting. You said such sweet, kind things. So I hope you watch this video, just because I was acting like a weirdo because I looked so rough. And, you know, I was just kind of like taken back because I'm such a tiny channel. So it meant the most that you know, just walked up and said hello. That was really cool. I talked about it for the rest of the day. Like, my friends were annoyed with me. They're like, okay, girl, whatever. But at that table, I just picked up this one thing because, again, I was like, you got mascara under your eyes. You're all sweaty, because I ran into the mall, like ran into Target. We ran into like 4 different places. And, you know, once it's 80, I sweat. Like, I'm fine. But people are like, you okay, girl? Yeah, I'm okay. I just sweat. I'm a sweater. But I did pick up this item when I was chatting with Laura. So that was a really fun experience. I just really appreciate you so much saying hi. And this is one of the scents I absolutely love. So I didn't pick up Fresh Getaway and White T-shirt. There was a lot at my store. It'll probably be gone soon. There's Magnolia Charm there too. But out of all those scents, I had actually bought a couple of things online the night before. So I just picked up this mist in store. The notes were coconut, coastal breeze, and a beachside cotton. This is a nice, sweet, fresh scent. It's one I can wear every single day, and I get a lot of compliments on it. And again, another one that you can layer with some of your tropical stuff if it doesn't have too much going on. So I thought that was a really great find for 75% off. Okay, now we're gonna do candles, and then I'll wrap this one up. So I did purchase some candles online. So my backups and things are coming from online, because I got to use that 20% off, which was really cool. You know, saying anything about the date, I've been on a few like chat forum type of things, or the Facebook group, that there are people really going hard for Bath and Body Works for changing the date. And there have been theories that I'm like, that makes sense, you know. But for the most part, it was really cool for some of us that still had that 20% off coupon, that were like trying not to shop, but also you don't want to let a coupon go bad. It was really like a great experience. So, I mean, just kind of always think about the other side of things. Like, yeah, it was probably really hard on some of our stores to get ready. And then, you know, but some of us got to use that coupon on a big old haul like I have coming for you all. So my candles here are just a few, because I had a gift card to use in store and a gift card to use online. So I was kind of had a number in my head when I went into store. And so I picked up a total of 9. And these are the ones that I wanted to smell in store, or just were kind of like filler candles I'm still going to use, but like I didn't run into anything else I wanted to back up any further. So the first one I wanted to share with you is Toasted Pineapple Marshmallow. Now this one was just so interesting to me. You guys know I love fruity scents and gourmand scents. This is the best of both worlds. This has notes of fresh pineapple, milk chocolate, toasty marshmallow, and graham cracker. When I smelled this on cold, I walked away. At first, I was like, okay, that's just pineapple. I smell a little chocolate, possibly a little graham cracker. And but then I thought about it more as I was walking through the store. Like, it was one of those scents where I'm like, but I don't really have anything like it. So I might as well give it a try. And I'm curious to see how it burns. I've watched a few reviews, but I did just pick up one because I just wasn't sure and I just wanted to be sure. So one toasted pineapple marshmallow. We'll see how that goes. And then this was a candle that I kept forgetting to grab. It was on my list from spring. So this was the perfect time. This set was also $11.95. And this was fresh bamboo. I just wanted to have one of these. We do burn a candle out sitting on the patio sometimes with a fire going or before the fire's going. I thought this would be a really good candle for that. It's very earthy. It's sweet bamboo, lush jasmine, and wild grass. This really does smell like the sweet grass that people say you can kind of like eat. I don't do that myself, but you know, when you smell that sweet grass, it kind of it smells like grass, but also sweet. And I think that's what, you know, the magic of this candle is. I haven't had this candle ever before. I have smelled it before, but this is just one of those like classic, unique scents that have come back in time from the vault, if you will. So I wanted to have one for my collection, or I want to take it and burn it outside. So I know this is strong, but that's why I picked it specifically for our little porch area. And again, I think it smells really, really good. It's just not really what I think of for the kitchen or the living room, but I think of as like outside patio, that kind of a thing. So I'm happy I finally have one in my collection. And like I said, the $11.95 price is pretty good, plus the coupon. So they came out to like 10 something, I think. And then this is gonna make you laugh. The basic girl in me fell in love with this champagne toast. Now, I did get champagne toast in orange online because I knew I wanted to try one. So I didn't want to lug a bunch of candles through the mall. But I didn't get this one, so I decided to pick it up. And this is just a champagne toast. But I thought this packaging was so cute. It's just a little like hippie girl that used to order from the Delia's catalog in the 90s. Just, it spoke to me. But the rest of the collection I don't need. But this one I thought would be perfect to burn with the fresh orange and champagne toast just to enhance it a little bit. Or even like a sunshine mimosa you might still have in your collection. Bubbly champagne, sparkling berry, juicy tangerine. I always have a couple in my collection because it's one of my favorite candles. And I thought the lids on these were actually really cute too. So I did grab that one. Now these are the ones that are from the blends collection that I decided to pick up now because I don't know how long that online order is going to take, to be honest with you. So these are the ones I wanted to try right now or have backups of. So Market Peach and Strawberry Pound Cake. I went ahead and grabbed 2 of these. This is Juicy Peaches, Golden Shortcake, and Whipped Cream. Now, the interesting thing for me, besides, I love this ombre right here. It's everything. There's no strawberry note in here. So I don't know if they're just pulling, and I do smell it, but I don't. Like, it's almost like you read it so you smell what you know, like from your memory. But I'm really getting the peach. So is it just the pound cake part of Strawberry Pound Cake, or is there some strawberry in here? I have to burn it to try it, but if you all have and you kind of know what it's doing on burn, please let me know down below. But I do think the scent is unique and juicy, and just if you like gourmand candles, I think you're really going to like this one. But for me, I just was like, where's the strawberry? I mean, I thought at least it had a strawberry note. Sorry. I'm still dealing with like the itchiness of going outside for any amount of time. Like then my allergies kick in, and I'm just in allergy mode from pretty much like February to November. So that's fair. But I thought this packaging was cute, and this was my second favorite of the ones I smelled in store. I went ahead and got one of each online, so that's what I mean by backups. I didn't need to go crazy in store because I knew I had one of everything to try coming to me. Another one that I did know I was going to pick up just because I don't want to wait for, in case it's like a month or something. I mean, I hope not, but Pink Petal Tea Cake. Here she is. I knew I was going to pick up a couple of these. I think I have 2 more in the online order. But that's, I mean, you guys, I'm going to burn these, and now I also want to keep one in the collection. I think this packaging is pretty cute, and I love the color of the wax. The notes are pink rose petals, pound cake, and vanilla glaze. And it's interesting because on cold, you really get almost like a rose perfumey sweetness. I don't get a lot of the cake, but I have burnt this candle in the past, and I do really know, as long as it performs like those, which I'm hearing from reviews from some of our you know, tried and true Pink Petal Tea Cake lovers, that the vanilla cream cake really comes through on burn, which is what I loved about this candle. So I had 2, and I'm gonna have 2 more coming, and I hope that's all I need, but we'll see what happens with the sale. The thing about, you know, not going crazy on the first day is I still have plenty of my budget left to get more stuff. And I'll talk a little bit more about the store before we get into my friend mail, but I know my store gets better over time. That's just kind of how it goes. But some places it's like, you got to go in that first day if you ever want to find anything. But with me, like, I know they're probably still pulling stuff out of the back room. That losing those 2 days was probably huge. So I will pop in on my store at least once a week for the next couple of weeks. And I'm also traveling to Louisville for a work training. I'm going home to Illinois, which there's a plenty of Bath and Body Works, including an outlet on the way. So I have lots of fun videos in store for you all, even if I don't buy a bunch of stuff, because you guys know I kind of have it all, you know. But the last candle I bought 2 of is this one. This is my absolute favorite. I mean, Pink Pearl Tea Cake's up there, but this is my favorite find of the sale so far. Cinnamon Spice Vanilla mixed with Paris Cafe. Now, Paris Cafe and Cinnamon Spice Vanilla are 2 of my absolute favorite powerhouse candles from Bath and Body Works. Now, I say that because they're both really strong. They've never really needed anything, but they're also so good at blending that even though their strength and throw is phenomenal, whatever you blend it with can come through. So I just feel like it's a really good blend of notes. This is rich roasted coffee, vanilla creme, ground cinnamon, crystals. And like I said, with this blend, I kind of hear both candles in there. I didn't really love fresh balsam and pineapple mango, although it did smell good. And I think I already got like 1 of each coming in the mail. So I just didn't back any of those up. But this one, I don't even know if 4 is going to be enough, because I grabbed 2 of this and 2 of Pink Pearl Tea Cake and 1 of the rest in my online order. So you don't even have to watch that video. And let me tell you, my For You page is like 17 different SAS hauls, and I've been watching them since yesterday. But that is my last item I picked up in store on day 1. Like I said, you know, a lot of the things I was thinking about picking up were still at the 50%. And because things were scanning wrong at the register and they were really going through it, like there was a lady that had 20 of these candles up there, really upset because she couldn't check out. And you know, I think they honored some of it, but I don't know if they did her whole order or if, because again, they kind of caught it and they were pulling candles off the table in baskets, like huge, you know, because they had them mixed in with some of the candles that were $11.95, but it was that huge round table that kind of separates your Bath and Body Works side from your White Barn side. So there were hundreds of candles on that table that they were scrambling to get off of it because they didn't belong there. And so it was just quite a mess for them. And I just really felt bad. So at that point I was checked out and I was just on my way out the door. But with my store just not having things in the right place, there was a couple things I was questioning. I looked for a fairy tale perfume. I looked for a You're the One in the old style, just around even on the walls just to see, but they didn't have anything. So I don't know if they've pulled those to put out later, you know, as the sale goes on. Like they kind of did put some stuff in the back probably to bring out some of the stuff they want to unload first, like the Love, Joy, Hope collection, which was a huge table, but not a single candle. And so I still have more things to go out and try to find. It was a really fun little mini trip because again, I was in and out in 24 minutes, but that was all I picked up in store. I do have more hauls coming for you, but also just more content that I want to share with you. But real quickly before we go, I want to share my sweet little friend mail that I got from our friend here, Brooke. I'm going to save the letter for me, or the little card, but I just want to show you the front. It's so cute. Isn't that the cutest? But the letter inside I'm going to share or save for myself. But this card means everything to me. All the words that you used in here, you don't know, like sometimes you just don't know what people are having rough days. And I had gone on an interview and I guess I just didn't like account for my nerves. And I did not, the day that I picked this up from the post office, I didn't feel like I had done a really good job. And then this letter, you know, even if I just stay where I'm at and I just keep doing YouTube, like there are people out there that see my potential. So even though I didn't like sell it that day in that interview, and I'm not giving up hope because I think we all have to go through those to learn things, but this came on that day, Brooke, and I just want to thank you so much because this is sweet, but this really means so much to me. So first thing she sent me, and again, this is at the end of the SAS video, so just stick around if you want to hear me ramble some more, but this was so sweet. A rosewater and ivy body lotion. She said she heard me say in my video I wanted to try the body care. Now I have a lotion, so thank you so much. This is soft rose petals, rain kiss ivy, and creamy sandalwood, and I'm very excited to have this. I mean, now I might even look at Macari and see if I can find a mist that's not too crazy, because this scent to me is just so, you know, sweet and floral, but also just has this like dainty and, you know, element to it that I just feel like, I don't know, I feel a certain kind of way when I smell the scent in home fragrance. So now I get to try it in body care. So thank you so much. That was really sweet. And then she also is a lover of wax, you know, and talks about vendor wax, and she's kind of steered me in a few directions. And so she actually sent me some different waxes to try. So this is also amazing. And I'm just going to tell you, you know, as I can read on the packages, what they are or where they're from, because I've never dipped a toe into vendor wax, and this is like full box of it. So this is blackberry lemon pound cake, and I can smell it through the bag, and it smells amazing. From Got Mountain Melts, I'm thinking. So there's that little package, and like I said, I'm so excited because I can smell it from here. It almost looks like there's little lemon poppy seeds in the wax. And then another scent, she sent me this huge bag of Sweet Dreams from L3 Waxy Wonders, cotton candy frosting, sweet lavender, jet puff marshmallows. Oh my gosh, this smells good through the bag too. And they're just kind of cut into little pieces. I'm pretty sure she did that for me because they're all kind of cut like this. So I can tell that you're just gonna need a piece of that, and it's gonna really project. But also I can use these to blend because they've got the scent notes right on there, so I kind of know what. And so there's a little package sticker in case you guys are looking for some vendor wax too. And then I got a little piece of autumn elephant ears, and green apple, and caramel. Oh my goodness. So there's that one from the Lurid Apothecary. She knows all about these vendor wax companies. That smells so good. Oh my goodness. You can definitely tell that there's like caramel apple in here. That just smells like fall in a bag. All right, I'll go a little quicker. Raspberry Whip Fizzy Pop from the L3 Waxy Wonders. And then I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to try some of these. This is Bum Bum Copper Coconut Shea Santal. Oh my goodness. What does this smell like? Now they kind of all smell, oh my goodness, that smells really good. It kind of smells like copper coconut sand, so that's cool. And there's a ton of wax for me to try there. And then there's hand fasting ceremony, strawberry Danish butter cookie. Oh my goodness. These are all from that L3 Waxy Wonders brand. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. You can smell the butter cookie. I love shortbread cookies, and the strawberries in there too. Okay, let's see. A few more little pieces here. I am so excited to dig into these. This is from RG Wax Melts Best Friends Forever Club, pineapple lemonade and frosted cupcakes. Yes. Oh my goodness, I love lemon. That smells so good. And then this one is Speechless Coastal Kale Raindrops in Satsuma. Oh, that's gonna be like, yeah, that smells really good and clean and a little herbal. Oh, that smells good. These all smell good. I don't know. I'll have to come back and tell you how they work. You know, like which ones I'm gonna want to repurchase. Again, I'm totally down to get into some new brands. I love supporting small business. It's one of my favorite things. One of the good ones. Oh, I love that song. Steel, bergamot, coriander, moss, bergamot. Oh, I read that twice. Sandalwood and kale. I'm so excited I read it twice. That smells like men's good smelling stuff. That's really good. It's nice and clean and fresh too. And then she's so sweet. She sent me some, oh, I think I missed a bag because this is really sticky in here. Oh no, that's it. Very good. And like she sent it in this thing so it didn't melt. Thank you so much for taking that care. She sent me a couple of Scentsy bars, which is so sweet because I still need to place my order. I'm going to place an order to get some Scentsy bars, but this is Spring Forward and Midnight Fog. So it's been a while since I've, that smells really good. That smells like sweet floral. Really nice and strong. Midnight Fig. Ooh, that smells like something like brown sugar fig, like in the body care. That smells really good. So that was so sweet of you. Thank you so much for thinking of me and sending that my way. I really, really appreciate it. And I will definitely come back and let you guys know which of these vendor wax. I feel so special. I mean, look at this, you guys. Girl, I cannot believe you sent this much. but I get to play with all this new stuff, which makes me so happy. So let me know down below what you picked up this first day. Did you find everything you want? Did you find any hidden gems? I kind of knew I wasn't going to at this store, but that's okay. I still got to go, and I'm still gonna go. So, and like I said, in between these SAS hauls, I'll be bringing some of my funny little weirdo videos that you guys seem to enjoy. So stay tuned for that. And it's still talking about our, products that we love, but they might not all be hauls because I'm still trying to be good, because I'm still looking at a huge collection here. So I'm very happy with what I picked up, and this video is going to be forever long. So thank you to anyone that's watched. Thank you, Brooke, so much for sending me this sweet package. And thank you, Laura, for saying hey. I really, really appreciate it. So I hope you guys enjoyed your first little SAS experience, whether it be online or in store. I'd love to chat with you about it down below. And I'm going to let you go, and I will talk to you in the video probably tomorrow. Bye, guys.